Hi, so again, my name's Nick. With the help of my friend Ercilio, our other forest tech, and my friend Mike on the camera, we're going to teach you guys about forest measurements and some of the basic tools and techniques today. Alrighty, so one of the topics today is how to use a diameter tape to find diameter at breast height on a tree. So, there's many different manufacturers of diameter tapes. Most common to the forestry industry is a Spencer's logger tape. Very handy forestry tool. We're going to take a quick closer look of. As you can see on the front side of your tape, you have distance measurements in 1/10 of an inch. No, 1/10 of a foot, my bad. So you have a foot, and instead of being broken into 12 inches, it's broken into 10/10, and then further broken down into hundredths, as you can see with these smaller markings. The reason why we use tenths is that it makes other calculations easier to do. Back side of your tape, the red numbers, that's your circumference tape. You wrap that around a circular object, tree stem, and you can find out diameter across it. It's already has the factor of pi built into it, so it's very simple. Wrap it around a tree, you find the diameter. Tape's primarily made out of aluminum, screwed together with these bolsters. Tape's pretty sturdy, but if you just back out these screws a little drop of blue thread locker on them, you'll keep your tape from ever coming apart, especially here where your clip is. That kind of likes to get lost in the wood, so be sure to put some thread locker on that. And then this blue cover, you twist that, clockwise to increase the tension, and screw it counterclockwise to decrease the spring tension. And to make that adjustment, you back off those screws. Alrighty, now we're going to demonstrate how to take diameter at breast height on a tree. In forestry, you got to have standards. So, diameter at breast height is at 4.5 feet above grade. So you find the uphill side of the tree, approach the tree. We have this piece of flagging at 4.5 feet, but as you get more comfortable doing these measurements, you figure out where 4.5 feet is on your body. On me, it's right about at the center of my breast. Take your tape, reach around the tree, make sure you're not tangled, pull your tape tight, and you read it. So this tree is 12.3 inches in diameter. Now, if you're new or you're cruising in deep snow, a cruise stick may be handy. Just find a sapling, take a handsaw, cut it at 4.5 feet, rest it against the tree, and again, put it around. Whoop. Stick's running on us. Take your measurement. Gets a little annoying holding your tape all day, so with this spring clip, you can clip it to your cruiser vest. If you got a grommet, you can clip it to your pant legs, your belt loop, my bad. Or there's also commercially available tape suspenders that also sit on your hip. So normally, tape at your hip, reach around, pull it tight, take your measurement. If you got a real big tree and you can't reach around it, you stick a horseshoe nail at the end of your tape, stick that in the tree, and you can walk around and take your measurement. But this is a small tree. Continuing on with the topic of diameter at breast height measurements, there's some confusion out in the woods. We have a tree that forks. Would you record this as one tree or as two trees? If the tree forks below DBH, you record it as two trees with two separate measurements. So, on the uphill side of the tree, take your D-tape, reach around, find DBH in your body, hold tight. 15.0 inch tree. And you move on to your second stem. Again, uphill side, hold tight. 10.6. As you can see, we have a leaner on our hands. So, how do you measure a leaner? Pretty simple. Just ocular estimate, the angle of the lean, and match that angle with your diameter tape. 12.8. So this is the only time you want your tape to be on an angle to kind of match the lean of the tree. Nothing too complicated. Trees with defects. As you can see, we don't know what the heck's going on here. This tree's got a burl or something coming out of it. So, use your brain a little bit. Pretty much, you want to measure closest to DBH while kind of with the consistency of the rest of the tree. So, we have a defect right here, right at DBH on me. So, I think this defect kind of extends more downwards on the tree, so I'm going to measure about 6 inches above it. So, pull my tape tight, bring it around, 13.8 for DBH. Now, if this defect was kind of more extending up above diameter at breast height, then it may be appropriate for you to take a measurement below DBH. That's measuring with defects.